Hey boys. Right, listen the fuck up. We all get emotional and we all love a naughty, dirty, binge eating session. But we know it's not healthy. And in order to get to where we want to be or who we want to be, we need to act accordingly. Eventually, you have to get to a point where you realise that the old habits and cycles that you are in are not helping you, that they're creating the anxiety and the depression that you feel in your life. Most of the time, we fall off track because we become emotional. We're dealing with a lot of stress and we want to comfort eat, or we get to a point where we overwork ourselves, starving ourselves, leading to a little binge eating session. In either case, we consume more than what we should because we just say, oh, fuck it. Don't get me wrong, sometimes consuming a big amount of calories is needed because of the prolonged period we've been through in restricting ourselves from food. But if this is happening every month, every couple of weeks, you have a problem. What you must do is look after yourself mentally. Find ways that you can bring yourself to happiness or calm your nervous system down. This could be journaling, playing sports, doing an activity that you love that brings you into a flow state, meditating, finding something that's going to bring you into a flow state or calm your nervous system down, because your nervous system is the problem here. What these things are doing is regulating your nervous system. Because to be honest with you, mate, you're a little fucked up, lol. When you overeat and when you starve yourself, your body is stressed, your nervous system is stressed, and it's finding any way it can to calm itself down, to relieve some stress in some sort of way. It's using a survival mechanism within you to calm itself down, to relieve that stress that you feel. And in my case, that was comfort eating. You have to know yourself so you can act how you actually want to act. You have to understand why you do what you do and how your body works, how your body responds, so then you can choose how you respond. Because you can feel all this stress, you can feel that you want to binge eat, and realize in that very moment, because you understand yourself, that okay, I'm a little bit stressed, I'm going to meditate, calm myself down, and then you won't feel that need to eat, because you'll be more present, you will be more relaxed, your nervous system will be relaxed, and then you will be able to choose the healthy option. You won't want to binge eat. And then when these stressful emotional moments come up in your life, you can act exactly how you want to act. This will change the future of your whole entire journey, because then you feel like you're in control of yourself, because you'll get to them moments where you binge eat and you just feel shit even after you take the first bite, and you'll be like, why do I always do this? That confusion will stop because you know why you do it. It's your nervous system being stressed, and then you can act because you know how to regulate yourself. You can act exactly how you want to act. And this happens a lot in different situations in your life, but knowing how you react in every moment and when you become emotional and when your nervous system is stressed, it then gives you the decision to choose what happens next, how you react, how you respond. We then feel in control of our lives, having direction, having control over the things that we do in our life. And if you feel like you've got no control, then you're in that similar situation that I was in, where you don't understand why you do the things that you do and what you do. This whole binge eating and starving yourself is just one of them situations where you just have to understand why you do what you do and where it comes from, so then you can choose what happens next and use the tools that we have that are free so we can act in them ways that we truly want to act to get to where we want to be. To just go over what I've just said, your nervous system is stressed and it's doing everything it can using the survival mechanisms that it has built inside of it that you've learned over the years of growing up. It's using them tactics to relieve the stress, the pressure that it feels, the overwhelm that it feels, the emotion that it feels. And what you have to do is find out ways in which calm you down, calm your nervous system down, to bring yourself back to the parasympathetic nervous system. The sympathetic nervous system is the stressed state. The parasympathetic nervous system is the calm state. And when you act in the parasympathetic state, you won't get emotional. You will think more logically and less emotionally. So then that in turn eventually will lead to not binge eating, not starving yourself, and ruining that progress that you previously made. This is going to be crucial information to know. It's not even just the binge eating and the starving yourself. This whole video is filled with knowledge to do with your nervous system and survival mechanisms, and this is going to be useful for anyone, not just on your weight loss journey, just in life in general. If you don't understand why you do certain things, then possibly could be to do with how stressed you are feeling and always being in the sympathetic nervous system. the stressed state. So your body acts out in these ways that you've learned throughout your life to feel more calm, and that's the survival mechanisms. But their survival mechanisms are great for in that moment in like childhood where, you know, you couldn't really get out of that situation. But now as an adult, as a person that's growing up into the person that they want to be, these survival mechanisms don't serve us. They don't help us in any way. If not, they actually reverse all of our progress. They hold us back from being who we could be. And in the food case, in the starvation, in the binge eating case, it's causing you to consume these calories, or it's causing you to not consume these calories and have these mental health disorders. It's a mental health problem, and that's why you have to look after yourself mentally. Do the things that are going to calm you down. And if you don't do this, if you don't figure out ways and use the tools that are available to calm yourself down, then you're always going to be stuck in this cycle, just like I was. I was stuck in this cycle until I realized how helpful meditation, journaling, doing things that I love helped calm me down, helped me bring me back to that calm state. Then I can go forward and choose how I want to act. I was stuck in this cycle for a while of restricting so much, losing all this weight, being happy with myself, and then as soon as it got too stressful and that I overworked myself, I felt emotional, I would just binge eat and put all this weight back on for months. I would work really hard for months, and then I would just undo all that work over the next 3 months, 4 months, however long. And that was from the simple fact that I didn't know how to regulate myself. I didn't understand myself, that why I did overeat, how my body worked, and when I felt stressed, that's what happened, is that I would comfort eat, I would binge eat to make myself feel better. That was my survival mechanism in me, getting my body to feel calmer, to feel better, even though it was making me more stressed. But because I was so stressed mentally, I wasn't happy with where I was, the anxiety that I feel, the depression that I felt, I needed something to relieve some sort of stress, some sort of relief mentally. And that was eating. I didn't know how to regulate myself, and this caused me to be in this continuous cycle of losing weight and gaining weight. If you need any more advice on this subject, join my free Discord, that's in the description. If not, love you, sexy little boy.